Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will install Active Directory on Windows Server 2016. Or you can also say we will promote this server as a domain controller which is running on Windows Server 2016. We will start from beginning. So MS Info 32, you can see what the operating system is. Windows Server 2016 standard. And we need to perform some prerequisites. First, we are going to comp mgmt.msc. We are going to reset the password or set the password for user account. So this is the by default which is created. So this is also not having any password. So I'm just going to give the password. So if we do not give the password, it operating system will not allow you to make it as a domain controller. So it is necessary to set the password for admin account because those admin accounts will become a enterprise administrator and domain administrator for your Active Directory. So I have set this password. This is also my, here you can see this is a member of administrators group. hmm, And this is also member of my administrator group, right? You should give the complex password, a strong password. Okay, very good. We have changed the password and we need to set the TCP/IP properties. Here we need to uncheck this box. I generally don't use IP version 6 and can also disable this box until unless there is a requirement to use the IP version 6. When you are working in the production environment, please get this IP addresses and other required information like subnet mask gateway from your network team because we cannot use anything that you want to. IP address must be provided by the network team because they are the good source of IP address, gateway, subnet mask. And one more important thing, if you are creating this server in Azure, please don't set that IP address like this. Otherwise you will lose the access of your server, and then you will have to take the help from Azure team who is managing Wintel part from your Azure side. They can add another network adapter for you, but you should not change the IP address manually like this. And the IP address and DNS, everything will be set or configured through the portal only. Okay. And in your server, you will see something like this. So keep it like this, no problem. But you can see your IP address. If you go here, you can see what the IP address assigned to your computer. Okay, you can also see from here. We are in the CMD already. Okay, you can see IP address. Okay. IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, DNS server, whatever you have defined, whatever has been configured from the Azure portal, you can see from here as well. Okay. Now we also need to disable the firewall. I do not recommend to disable the firewall. If your company is allowing, you could just disable that or keep it enabled and open the required ports. There is a huge list of active IT ports, so you can check them and ask your network team or firewall team to allow those from domain controllers to other domain controllers or member servers as well. We have done that, and we also need to disable the IP version 6 from registry. I have also created one more video like how to regedit how to disable IP version 6. You can watch that video. It is a good idea to just take the backup first before you are changing something. Okay, so I will go here first, system, current control set, services, TCP. Okay, I version 6 here, parameters, and we just take the backup of this export. You can export, give any name, regedit backup. It is always good idea to take the backup before you are modify anything in registry because this is very complex thing. Okay, here I can write down one key that is called disabled component. Disabled. Disabled component. If you're typing here, we need to type X00F many times. So, but it is a good idea to just select decimal and type 255. Simple. And it will convert your value 0x0000FF something. So instead of typing these all, I just type 255. And as I told you, name is also not correct one. Operating system has given or selected one particular name randomly. So I want to choose this or change this. I can choose any meaningful name INDEDC01. Now I need to reboot this. It will not take too much time. Okay. Now now we have renamed the computer name and other prerequisites have been done already. So what we can do, we can start promoting the server domain controller. Before promoting, we need to do add the role. Here, next, next, active directory domain service. Select this as well. Select next, select next, select next, install. If you talk about other operating system or previous operating system, there is a little bit change in installation of operating system point of view or installing them as a domain control point of view. A small change. Sometimes we used to use DC promo from 2008 or 12. Company came with the so role and features based, and we use different way of working. So here add a domain control to an existing domain. No, add a new domain in existing forest. No, this is not correct. So we are going to select this box, add a new forest. So we are going to choose one particular name. I'm choosing this. So it is always a good idea to use .local.lan in the last. It should not be something .com, .gov. It can create the problem in routing something. So use something local thing which is not available over the internet. Very good. It is still checking something. So here we can select the forest functional level and domain functional level, whatever you want to. So I can select, this is the maximum showing it here. Actually, this forest function define what operating system you can use as a mixture for running your Active Directory infra. If you see here, it is not showing you 2003 or 2003 R2 or 2000, right? So you can't run your Active Directory in 2003 if your forest function level is 2008. Okay. If you have forest function level 2003, you can mix your Active Directory running on different operating system, which is a combination of, which can be a combination of from 2003 to 2016 only. If you want to move your Active Directory or migrate your Active Directory to 2019, definitely you will have to raise your forest function level and domain function level to Windows Server 2008 at least, and you will have to remove your domain controller which is running on 2003. Okay. Okay. Since I'm directly installing my Active Directory on Windows Server 2016, then it will not use FRS for sysvol folder application. It will only use DFSR. Okay. Again, DFSR was introduced by Microsoft from Server 2008. But if we were running our Active Directory from 2003 or 2002, we migrated to 2008 3R2, then 2008 R2, 12 R2, still using FRS, and we are not using DFSR because we are having 2003, and that is true 100% that we are still using FRS. And if we are not using 2003, there is a reason that we are still using FRS because our server were migrating from 2003 to 2016. Okay, but if you are using 2019, 100% you are using DFSR because DFSR is the only method in 2003 2000 sorry 2019 and above. So this is also one more challenge or prerequisite for server 2019, that they only need DFSR and 4S function level, and one function should be on 2008 at least. I will try to cover some more videos from migration and FRS to DFSR migration as well. It is good idea to keep that database and stressful folder to another drive, but this is my test environment, so I can keep it here only. Next. Again, I want to tell you, if we are using Active Directory on a mix of domain controllers, mix of operating systems like 2003, 12, 8, and 16, we are 100% using FRS. And if we are using from 2008 to 2016, there is a chance that we are still using FRS because till 2016, FRS is also compatible. We can start install. It takes some time and reboot automatically. Computer has been rebooted. It is now ready to log in. So now you can see Active Directory has been installed. This server has been promoted as a domain controller, promoted as a domain controller. Here you can see under domain control view, I can see this server. And there are so many other components have been installed. Group policy management has been installed, DNS server has been installed. Hmm. So when we are installing or when we are promoting one server as a domain controller, we are not only promoting one server as a domain controller, we are creating so many things. That is okay, domain controller is here. We can see we have already also created DNS server. Under the DNS server, we can see so many other SRB records have been created. Here you can see MSDSC NS server has been created as well. Hmm. You can see these these roles have been created. That is called SRB records. Service locator record have been created as well. It has been put in the global catalog as well. They have created their entries as per the requirement, what type of services this computer is going to provide. And we can also see here, okay, here you can see it has been created Active Directory site and services. It will take some time, I think so. Mm. It has been created site, okay. This site name has been created, default first site name. You can rename if you want to, okay. In this site, this server has been moved or it has been created here. We have also that urban domain. You can also see some information here. 1 minute. Here you can see there are so many information to read if you want to. This is the distinguished name of my domain. And you can also see what is the domain function level. And you can also see what is my forest. Hmm. And you can also see what FSM roles have been assigned. RID master, you can see PD simulator. Somewhere there will be infrastructure master as well. You can see here. Hmm. Or if you want to get hyphen AD forest. Okay. This is the name of my forest, Karnam.land. You can see forest byte, forest function level, FFL. Okay. And you can also see what role FSM roles have been assigned. Schema master, and there will be one domain name master. So we can also use this command to see which server is holding FSM roles, or simple command is net dom query query fsmo. Can you just run this command? Okay, so you will get all this information. I have also created one more video on FSM roles. If you want, you can just watch that as well to understand more. So as I said, whenever we are promoting one server as a domain controller, we are not promoting that server as a domain controller only. We are also creating so many things like DNS server, SRV records, first site, FSM role holders, and many more. That's all for this video. If you learned something new, kindly like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.